Hello, everyone. How are we going? We are here this evening. Hello, Angie. Raya-san. Konnichiwa. Oh, sorry, konbanwa. I will, yes, lurk away and listen away all you like. That is all good. Aspie, g'day. Pam, hello. Sarah, lovely to see you here. Jamie, hello. Okay, so this evening, because I promised to Georgia I would do Black Widows with Black Widows, because apparently she finds that hilarious. That is what I am doing this evening. I will be working from an image from just a cheap Marvel book I picked up at the local shop, and I've cut it out because I've printed it onto good paper. Working on cheap paper was enough for Wonder Woman. I've gone the other scale now. So this is the image that I'm working from. I've just cut it out so I could scan it. And I have put it on to some Strathmore toned grey mixed media. So that is what we will be working on this evening, is the plan. I think you can kind of see that I've got some perspective lines in the background. So my plan is to have her down like an alleyway street kind of thing. Big boom fire background. Boom. Big words there. So that is kind of what we're going to be going for. Do I have any idea how I'm going to do it? No. Are we going to wing it? Totally. So that sounds like the plan for this evening. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and kind of lay out where I want things to be. But yeah, Andy's put some examples there. Honestly, just a Marvel book. I think you can even get this image if you Googled it. There are heaps of like free superhero coloring pages out there. So I think you'd probably find it for free online. So I'm going to kind of just come in with some white. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm going to kind of indicate maybe where I'm going to have some like shooty things. Shooty things. We got technical terms here. You know, bullet trails. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's have one coming up this way. All right. Probably can't even see what I'm doing, but I promise I'm doing something. Don't know actually what I'm doing, but I am doing something. All right. Love those shooty things. Yeah, you know, shooty things. Then I'm going to put in some white splodgy things for where I think parts of fire may be in background, the hot spots of fire. So I'm just using Casper from the Black Widows. Let's get some hot spots of some fire. Let's go here. You know, probably help if I got rid of my graphite lines behind it, hey? All right, let's try again. Okay, I've got an image here that I'm kind of half using as a thing. I've got pictures of fire everywhere that I'm just going to use as kind of examples. I've got various fire pictures. Careful where I put those shooty things. Yeah, I know. The shooty things, man. Like, we've got to come here for technical terms. That's what I give you. So how's everyone's week been? Have we had a good week? I went and got my second stabbing today. So I got the second jab. So I'm now officially fully vaxxed. Which is nice. All right, I'm going to leave the Cassie part out. And I'm going to come in with light yellow. And probably get rid of these graphite lines, that are there for me. Because I'm going to have buildings coming up, but I want to put the fire down first so I don't have to draw buildings and then rub them out to put fire there. So that's the plan, Jan. Well, anyway, that's my thoughts. Whether it comes into fruition, we'll wait to be seen. No idea how the Black Widows work on this paper. I'm just going to hope for the best. Basically, and hope that I make things look like boom, bang, shooty. Because it sounds about right, doesn't it? Boom, bang, shooty. So I will not be here for a week after tonight. Well, this morning for some of you. I am going to be, I've got rehearsals and performance. So I will be back streaming next Saturday night, Sunday morning will be when I'll be back. I might come, depending on what it's like on Wednesday and how exhausted I am from like a week of rehearsals and things like that. I might pop in on Wednesday if no one's doing an impromptu stream. I don't know if Corey's got one planned or anything like that. I'll wait and see what she schedules. But I might pop in Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, depending on what everyone is doing. Oh, kids have a 4-day weekend. Yeah, well, the kids had a student free day here as well. So Georgia went off and spent the day actually sewing her own costume, which is pretty cool. We went around a couple of days ago to trial a couple of things, and then the lady said if she wants to come around and help me making the panniers and all of that kind of stuff, she can, and she can work on her own costume. And so that's what Georgia did all day. So she went and sewed while I drove to the town over and got stabbed. Because, that's what you do. Hey, Deb, how's it going? How are you? All right. Okay. So we kind of, I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure you have figured that. Hopefully something will build out of nothing. Isn't that what they say? Build it and it will come. If you build it, they will come. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, let's go in with Sunburst. I might sharpen that. Oh, nice. National holidays. Gotta love the extra days off. The girls have only got 2 more weeks left of school, and then we're on school holidays, and then I've got to drive for another 14 hours up and back to visit the mother and go to one of my best friend's weddings. So that's a little bit exciting. But, so I've got all of that coming up. Oh, hand. Oh, yes. Oh, look, and the brush is just there. It's only because I'm using graphite. I'm like, nah, care factor. It's eraser smudges, not like pencil smudges. I was going to say rubber smudges, but forget that you guys don't use the term rubber. So it's like, I better not use that. So just gonna make some yellow smudges. My if you hadn't figured, this is how I wing everything. I just lay smudges down and hope for the best. Ooh, nice. Well, we're going tomorrow. We might see some fireworks tomorrow. We're going to monster trucks tomorrow night. So the monster trucks are on, and George hasn't been in the monster trucks since she was little, and I was like, we might as well go because we've got rehearsals I've got it all day tomorrow because I've got backstage stuff, but the girls can sleep in and stuff. So I'm like, we may as well go to the monster trucks tomorrow night. So we're off to the monster trucks, and we will watch that. Just what I want: loud noise, dirt, and people. But hey, and expensive money. Hey Marilyn, how's it going? How you doing? But yeah, so that's the kind of plans there, is to do that. All right. Probably should have thought about the shooty thingies down here, hey? Oh, I get references. So I Googled Black Widow, and all of the posters for her show her in New York or down a street with boom stuff exploding in the background. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do boom stuff exploding in the background and see if that works, and hope that it might. But that's how I get my ideas for backgrounds, is that I just use reference images and then think about how I might be able to execute it without ruining it completely. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. What color do I want now? The build-up of flames. Let's go for nugget, only because I just like saying it. Let's go for nugget. Nugget. For those that don't speak Aussie. Go for nugget. So I'm just mapping at the moment. I will go back in later and intensify this. Do you want me to? I might come a little bit closer so you guys can kind of see, because I'll be working on that flame area, and that way it's all in screen. There we go. Monster Jam this week. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind the monster trucks. So I am kind of looking forward to it a little bit. I'm just, if people weren't there, it'd be better. But, So I went to Kmart today while I went over to the next town to get my jab. And I got to love it when I go to Kmart and what I actually buy is more storage to store all of the ridiculous stuff that I have purchased. Because apparently I don't like it laying all around, so got some more boxes and shelving unit things and I keep forgetting to actually use that. You need to that's what I can use for my little. Oh, look at that. Hey, you You'll have to remind me when I rub out some more. Look, I'm going to do that now anyway. Oh, see, I'm just so habit. Look. Oh, cool. It actually gets them up really good. Sorry. Now you've got me started, Deb. It's your fault. It's your fault. I blame you. You want to pick? Oh, Piggy want to be cute too. Have I showed you? Like, I was talking about the other day of the fact that my psychologist asked if I was a little quirky, and I was, I said, if the fact that you think that I've got little squeaky pigs hidden all around my house for people to find in random spots quirky, then yes, I probably am a little bit. So I got little tiny squeaky pigs. And I go, quack, squeak, squeak. Okay. Let's go up a level. Let's go for sunset. Where would you be? Carrot? So you would be sunset. Geez, that's not bad. Like, where have I got? From Black Widow, from the Cobra. I'm just picking colours. Another Cobra. Skin. What's this one? This is from Cobra. So we go, mostly Cobra. So I'm just kind of filling in gaps where I see them. Yeah, the little ladybug vacuum is absolutely adorable. It's here. It's like right beside my desk because I think it's the cutest thing ever. But I just don't. It's not in my mindset to use it yet. Got to remember that it actually is not just a decor thing, and it might actually have a function apart from looking cute. Had the weirdest dream last night. Can't remember most of it, but I know it was about like superheroes and all of that kind of stuff. It was weird. And I woke up this morning just thinking, what? But now I can't remember what it was about. But obviously it was on my head having to do like a superhero image. And I was like, oh. Okay. Now, let's get into, where would you be? Dim grey, shadow, flat black. Actually, no, I won't worry with flat black. Coal and black. Okay. All right, so we're going to come in with dim grey. I'm going to start putting in some smoky areas. So what's the goss? Anything huge happen? No? Okay. I don't really have any goss. What's her name? What's the oldest one? Emily has done a few shifts at her job this week, and it seems to be going well, which is awesome. She doesn't seem to have, come home crying, going, "What am I doing?" She's excited. She'll get her first pay packet next week. She had to ask me. She was like, "You talked about getting a paycheck. What does that mean?" And I'm just like, "That's just your pay slip telling you how many hours you've worked and all of that." And she's like, "Okay." Hey. Oh, is that going to be good or bad? Mind you, I think I moved back. I moved back in with my mother when I was about 30 or something. Because we were stuck between house and building, things weren't quite ready, so I had to live with my mum, with my husband at that time. We had to stay with my mum for a while. That was interesting. Love my mum to bits, but like, yeah, I'm doing the background first, because how the background goes will impact obviously what she looks like. When I work on her, because of the lighting and all of that kind of stuff. um, yeah, paycheck, pay slip, whatever, one of those things. Well, yeah, when it was actually, yeah, me too. But no, it goes into a bank account now. Although, frustration, man, seriously, I try not to speak negative of people and whatever, but her mother still hasn't registered her birth, so fighting with birth deaths and marriages and trying to figure out so I can get her registered, so I can get her own bank account and a tax file number and all of those things. And I'm just, it's just frustration. And I feel for her. She wants to get her learners, license, all of that kind of stuff. And the mother's known for ages that she never registered her birth and that she's just got to go online and register it. Still won't do it. It's just absolute frustrations. Just going to sharpen this up a little bit. Oh, how awesome is that, Sarah? That's awesome. Mother's known for nearly 12 months. About 12 months ago when we were trying, was able to go for her learners and stuff, we tried to apply for a birth certificate and then found out she hadn't even been registered. And so let the mother know, and still hasn't done anything. And then tried to get the father involved, and that was even more painful. It's frustrations. It's just a way of having manipulation, having a hold over M, which is frustrating. That way it's like, you know, you can't do anything until I tell you you can. Wait up, what am I doing? I was doing grey. What did I get out? I want that. I want charcoal. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. All right, so I'm coming in with charcoal now. It seems like I should use that colour because we're going for sooty, cloudy things. It's looking sooty. Thanks. I hope so. Hoping she's looking a bit like she's a bit of a sooty lad. Like, let's get sooty. Now I'm like, got sooty, yum, yum. Oh my God. This is where my head goes, seriously. Delirium. Maybe my second jab has affected me. I'm just not aware that it has affected me. Maybe this is my side effect. Delirium. Yeah, I know, but I promised Georgia that I was going to use Black Widows to do Black Widow. And then I was like, oh, I might as well just use Black Widow for the whole lot of it. I thought about getting the King Arts out. And then I was like, because she's actually not going to take that long to colour. She wears black, so it's not like it's going to be a huge effort there. Cool. Yeah, she would be excited. That's such a cool thing. Georgia should find out next week or something whether she's made the leadership program for her school. Can be a junior leader. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, she was school captain in primary school, so we will see what happens. All right. Okay. Coal. See, you know, charcoal, coal. I'm just going with the colours that sound sooty. I gotta love, you know, I know I'm doing okay. When we were talking about consequences or something the other day, someone was talking about something. some kid got in trouble for doing something or whatever. And we're talking about consequences. And Georgia goes, you know what? She goes, what happened needed to happen in regards to her room. She goes, I'm really glad that you did it. I needed that wake-up call. When a kid actually sits there and goes, yeah, I deserved that consequence. I needed it. I'm like, yeah, awesome. You know, I just try my best with them. I talk to them, I think, too. You know, I explain why I do the things that I do and the reasons for it, and I don't know. I just try my best, if that makes sense. But I'm pretty lucky. I've got pretty good kids. Um, so Emily's all excited because now that she's got a job, she can plan, and she wants to go down to the Gold Coast for with a few of her friends in the Christmas holidays for a few days, and have an independent. Oh, thank you. Have an independent. Ashley, hello. Have an independent holiday with like a few of her friends, like stay in an apartment, spend a couple of days in the Gold Coast, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, cool. You save the money, you get a job and raise the money. You can. I'm not going to stop you from going. Sounds great. She's a mature kid, and she was talking yesterday, and one of the kids' parents was talking about going and staying in the apartment with the girls and stuff, because I said, oh, I'll drive you down and drop you off if you need, save you some money on travel expenses and so forth. And she was saying, oh, one of the parents is thinking of staying in the apartment with us. And I went, well, that defeats the whole purpose of you girls having, you know, being 17 and doing some things independently kind of thing. So I said, here, how's this? I said, have a chat to the parents. And I said, what we'll do, as I said, is Georgia and I'll come down. And I said, well, I'll drive you all down and all of that kind of stuff. And I'll just get a different room good night in the apartment complex. And that way I'm there, so other parents might feel a little bit better about it. But I want nothing to do with his. I'm there if something goes wrong. Other than that, leave me alone. So might end up going down to the Gold Coast for a couple of days and so forth. My brother lives down there anyway, so I'll go up and see him and do that kind of stuff. Georgia and I can spend a bit of time together. And that way they get to actually have a little bit of, the older girls get to have a little bit of an independent holiday without parents and so forth. Yeah. That might be the plan. Now I'm going to come in with black. So this one's Black Widow from Black Widow. See, I'm picking the right colours here. Remember, I'm still just mapping this out too. So, yeah, I'm just going to get a room near them. Basically, I'll be their taxi driver if they decide they want to go places. But other than that, they can have the apartment to themselves and, do what 17-year-old girls do, talk about boys, girls, whatever they want to talk about, and, go shopping and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just there if need be. how's it going? How you doing? I'm just scribbling right now. That's what everyone's watching me do. It's just scribbling away. All right. Now that I've got a bit of an idea of what I'm doing, now's the time to come in and let's perfect this. Well, maybe. Okay. Hey, Minerva, how you doing? All right, so I'm going to come back in with Casper. I kicked Casper out of my room tonight, actually, because I'm like, I just don't want to deal with your clip cloppy at the moment. You can sit outside in the hallway until I'm done. So that's why it's quiet. Because I kicked him out. Look. Look at that. Look at that. All done. Getting ready for work? Nice. Nice. All right. What did I go in with next? Oh, don't hit myself with it. Light yellow. So I'm bringing that light yellow in now over some of that white, so we get that nice kind of transition. All right, then we're going to go in with Sunburst. I'm going to continue the process. Get my shooty bits. Shooty bits. All right, what was next? I did light yellow, did that one. Nugget, I think, was next. Nugget. Gonna sharpen up some nougat. Everyone's gone quiet on me. Everyone's probably, apart from us Aussies, everyone's like, coffee. I need coffee. You're spacing, watching me do magic. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scribbling. I'm just scribbling just a little bit. Gonna scribble it just a little bit. All right. Okay. Sunset. When I do things like this, I just let the pencil be organic. It kind of just goes wherever it goes. I'm not. It doesn't have to be particular, except for over here, because I've got to remember that's a shooty, not part of the flame and the explosion. I kind of just let it just go wherever it goes, and work with whatever it puts down on the paper. Be loosey goosey. Okay, now I'm going to come in with dim grey. Where are you? Dim grey. I'm going to start using that dim grey now to really get those the billowing of the clouds. You're just watching the hugs. Oh, hug books are coming. Hug books. Ooh. That implies more than one. So much just the book of scribbles. Well, we had Mr. Scribbles. He was an Aussie dude, and he made magic with his scribbles. He's upside down, upside down. 8:30. I've got a bit of a gap, bit of mum time, a bit of just chillaxing. Nice. Yeah, she's gone to a Pelican. Yeah, yours will eventually upload. Yeah, Angie's discovered the when she hears me and I message her and I go, oh no, it's not over, blah 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 blah, the file's corrupted, it's taken forever, blah 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 blah. She's now discovered what I mean by the banes of uploading and editing and YouTubing. It's a pain in the butt. Oh, lovely, Marilyn. That's such a sweet thing to do. Well, after I finish this, I want to get Emily and Georgia to do a couple of hugs in the book as well. And that way it's going to be, it'll be like a family book of hugs. That's my plan. I want them to do some bits in there too. Hopefully. Emily will. Getting Georgia to do it. Mind you, they're only small. It should captivate her attention for a brief period of time. Maybe if I'm lucky. All right. Let's come in with, where is Chuckle? Chuckle. Yep. Rendering. It's so much fun. Yeah, don't take the link that I've put in my first couple of days because I realized I subscribed to the wrong Angie. I realized that today. So Angie needs to put in her own link, her correct one. I was like, wait up. I was like, oops. Need to rectify that. I have rectified it now, but I was like, ooh, that'd be bad. So I've got to go in and change all of those links over in my descriptions. The other Angie Clarkson out there is going to be getting all these people popping in going, wait up, this isn't what I'm coming here for. Thanks, Angie. All right, let's come in with the coal. All right. So we kind of got that there now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to use this charcoal that I've got, the coal that I've got. We're going to start thinking about the bitumen. I'm just laying it roughly down for the moment. It's just so I've got a bit of a guideline of what I'm doing with my life. Yeah, no, I've got to think about. I've got to see if I can find a better one. But fleas are good. They jump real high. That's a superpower. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it. They jump high. Oh. Dunskies. Should have waited until I'd done that. Such a child I am. Oh, my computer's taken off. I love that occasionally. It has like this reboot kind of thing and it sounds like it's taken off. It sounds like a plane getting ready for liftoff. Oh, 100 times. That is cool. It's like ants being able to carry, whatever it is more than their body weight. They're like Iron Man. Okay. So get that mapped out. All right. Okay. As we go in here, it should be a little bit lighter because there'll be light coming from the explosion. So I'll focus more of the darkness down here. I'll slowly, gradually get lighter as we go there. Yeah, so our hurricanes are called cyclones, definitely. Tornadoes, not so much, no. Very rare to get a tornado, but they do happen, but they're not common. And earthquakes, not so much either, because we're in the middle of a tectonic plate, so we don't get all that many earthquakes. They're extremely rare too. We just get flood, rain, drought, fire. Hey Marie, how's it going? How are you this evening or today? No, I think all of our hot, heat, rain, flood, and animals is enough. So we weren't given the tornadoes and the earthquakes to deal with as well. Yeah, I'm kind of glad we don't get the earthquakes. At least with a cyclone, you have some idea they're kind of coming, and you can somewhat be prepared for them. You got your first. I got my second. I get my second today. And apart from the delirium that I'm blaming on it, no. I've been it's been really good. I don't even have a sore arm, so I didn't get a sore arm or anything with the first one either. Mind you, I don't know what the AstraZeneca is, but because I had the Pfizer, it's the tiniest needle ever. Don't even feel it. It's like, there it is. All done. She goes to me today, she's like, you might feel a bit of a pinch and a sting. And I went, with that size needle? I don't think so. There's nothing there. Second is Tuesday. I know. Yours is the Astra, isn't it, Auntie? Because you've had 6 weeks that you've got to wait. Because Pfizer's only 3 weeks between. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nah, can't get it. Too young and my blood too thick. So, like, fine. The most thing I was worried about with the Pfizer was, the fatigue. But I haven't had any of that. You had to wait. Oh, it's 6 weeks now. Okay. Yeah, well, I thought, Pfizer was a little bit longer too, but now it's only 3 weeks between them, which is great. I'm done. Like, boom, boom, done. Now I've got to get Em organised to get hers. But hey, she needs her own Medicare number. I mean, I've got her Medicare number on her mother's card, but I prefer to have her own Medicare card. But hey, she needs a birth certificate for that. Needs to be registered. Gotta love it. All right, so we're starting to get there with the bitumen now. Yeah, true. I just think they just wanting to get people vaccinated here. But yeah, I agree. The longer the wait gives your body some more time to actually process it and deal with it. But, all right. So I'm going to come in with Black Widow, if I can find Black Widow. There it is. Start thinking about my sidewalk. Okay. I'm just going to run some Casper down these line markings. So I can see them a bit better. All right. So I'm going to come in with, what was my middle grey? It wasn't coal, it was charcoal, wasn't it? Charcoal, where are you? Charcoal. I'm going to use a ruler. I hate using rulers. All right. Okay. Hey, Ruthie, how's it going? Oh, the weather is lovely. Definitely feels like mind you, it feels like summer's going to be a scorcher because the first couple of days of spring have been quite warm here. All right, so I'm going to use that, continue with that charcoal now and kind of go over where I've done the coal. So this has helped filling in the tooth of the darker area. And as we go up to where I want it to be a bit lighter, it will naturally help us do that transition. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's what I said to the nurse today. I said the funniest thing is when I see people that have got tattoos say that they're scared of like they don't like getting needles, and I'm like, you do understand that a tattoo is like, you know, just thousands of needles over and over and over again. So, yeah, but that's different. I'm like, no, it's not. That one always makes me laugh. I'm just like, okay. But no, I've never been afraid of those kinds of things. They are what they are. I really like watching them put, like when you're giving blood. I like actually watching them do it. And but then I'm a bit odd. I'm a bit weird. Yeah. Well, you're a nurse, Pam. You're like, get over it. It's a needle. I don't understand what you're going on about. Get over it. Now, if I was coming at you with the scalpel without any local or something, maybe different, but it's a needle. It's like George has decided she's afraid of the dentist, and I'm like, why? Like, seriously, there's nothing that they do, and she's never had a bad, like, you know, there's no reason for her to be afraid of the dentist. Let's put it that way. Uh, all in her head. Oh, thanks. Actually, I'm just scribbling just a little bit. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't know. Do you guys like seeing me do these kind of backgrounds? Like, I don't know whether you would have rathered me actually do Black Widow, but I, I, I don't know. I don't know if you like seeing my thought processes behind doing something like this. Um, I don't want to be boring you with me, doing a bitumen road. Um, oh, cool. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Well, that's what I try to sit there and think, oh well, maybe you'd like to just see something that I'm where I kind of think and try and take it, but if you weren't enjoying it, I wouldn't do it, if that makes sense. Um, because although I sit there and say I'm just scribbling, I do have some kind of, some kind of plan in my head. Not sure what it is, but some kind of plan. All right, I'm going to go in with that dim grey that we had, that lightest grey that we had. I'm just going to use this back up here. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with Casper. No, Sarah, no. This lady has the shakes. No way I would go anywhere near anyone with something like that. No, that would be bad. Be bad for all people involved. And I'm no good at details. I'm good at just scribbling and making it look okay. Detail, no. That would be bad for everyone. I'm just going to run a little bit of light yellow into that. Okay, come back down here, back to our darker one, back to our charcoal. No, it was charcoal. No, what was it? Which one was our darker one? Coal. I need coal. Coal, where you be? Coal. Just going to come back in with a little bit more coal down this front end. Now I need to think about shadowing. So before I go in and do fancy stuff here, I've got to think about that the explosion is coming here, and there's probably a little bit of light on her as well. So I've got to think about where her shadowing would be. So if I come here under her boots, and I'm just going to bring it forward a little bit. Same with her knee would be having a cast shadow out. This would be a bit larger because it's up higher, so it'd have like a larger surface area of the shadow. Fingers. Thanks, Jamie. All right, so I got a little bit of that. Then this one here will definitely be shadowed in this way. Just running a little bit. That might give the indication of her body cast shadowing. I'm not too worried about like exact details for this one. It's just the indication that there might be a little bit more being shaded by her body. All right, I'm going to come back in with charcoal. Yeah, sometimes I feel you. I just sit there and go, you know what? I'm kind of over it. I'm just gonna Ollie. Okay, I don't want to do it anymore. I definitely get that. So I've changed direction a little bit here because I'm just trying to fill up a bit of the tooth now. Aspie. Oh, you make me laugh. All right, back in with dim grey. Where are you? The dimness. Dim, 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 dim. I had dim sims for lunch today. Love dim sims. I was like, yeah. I got my back stabbing, and I was like, walked out, and I was like, I had to drive home, and I was like, I'm going to get something to gnaw on in the car. So I went and got myself a dim sim with some chicken salt. I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. All right, a little bit of that Casper again. And then I'm going to come in with the black right under the base of this explosion. Okay. Back with the Casperness. Fried. Oh, need no steamed dim sim. I want it crunchy. Lathered in chicken salt. All right. Okay. Chickens do salt in Australia. Chicken salt. Gotta be chicken salt. Let's smooth out this asphalt. Obviously not a Queenslander road. All the roads in the south get the money. No. Yeah, it's just seasoned salt. So salt with some chicken stock powder through it. Yum, 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 yum. No, not like celery salt. There you go. Oh, I love geyser. Geyser. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Need to make some geyser. It's just effort. Effort. homemade gyoza is just so good. Yeah, it's just chicken stock powder and salt. It's great. So good. Why have normal salt when you can have salt with flavour? Considering that chicken stock powder is mostly salt. So it's just salt and salt with a bit of flavour. Yum yum. And it's delicious. Hopefully, the bitumen is starting to look a bit bitumen-y. It'll do anyway. There we go. There we go. So we've got a road. Got a road. So if I zoom out for a second, let's have a look at what it looks like if I zoom out. So there we go. So we're getting a bit of a road going on now. So we're slowly starting there. Now, sidewalk. Let's go for brown fog. Hey, Melissa. Let's go for brown fog for a start. Then we might go in with spiderweb. Where you be? Spiderweb. Something happened then. You're back. Tells me I have excellent connection, so I don't know what happened then. I'm going to get rid of all of these banner things. I'm like, just realized, you got to tell me and shout at me and go, get rid of those silly things. They're stupid. Can I get rid of? There we go. Let's get rid of these things. Alright. Sidewalking. Go in with shadow. And I'm going to come in with black, because pretty much right underneath this fire will be black. Same as up in here. You're not going to see much. Hello, Catherine. Lost focus, did I? Okay. Is it back? Hold on. All right. Catherine, did you receive your picture? Like, I'm just hoping it got to you and it hasn't been lost in the mail. Right. There we go. So we're kind of getting there. Not yet. What? That's really odd because I don't know. How very strange. Because other people in the US have gotten theirs. That's why I was asking, because I'm like, it just doesn't seem right. Right, come back in with coal. I'm just going to add a bit more shadowing down here next to this, the guttering, whatever, sidewalk edge. Yeah, I did send it regular mail. So yeah, so I've got no tracking or anything on it. Oh, who knows? Honestly, who knows with anything I do? I did send it, but I promise you, I just don't know what's happened to it. All right. Let's start looking at some buildings. Okay, let's go for this one. So I got chalk tone here. Oh, probably help if I didn't go over a flame, but anyway. It's all right. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, I know, but it's just frustrating because you know you've sent it out to people, and you're like, you just want it to obviously arrive safe and sound in their hands. I hate doing perspective. Perspective is fun, not. Should I get a ruler out? Yes. Am I going to? No. No, 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 no. So the joys of perspective. Get a ruler out and do it that way. He's not going to really see it anyway because I'm going to blur it. So yeah, I had one arrive the other day. It was Amazon International, and it had half the envelope open. Luckily, what was in it couldn't have fallen out of said open envelope. But you're like, yay, thanks for that. Thanks for, packaging it safely. What's my favorite thing to color? People. I like coloring faces. I will admit that. I do like coloring faces, but then I also like coloring fantasy. So, fantasy people. How's that for an answer? Would definitely probably be my favorite thing. I don't know why I'm spending all this time because I'm going to darken the door up too. So apparently moving stuff with a ruler doesn't work. Oh no, I put it on better paper, Melissa. This time I wasn't even going to try doing it on cheap paper again. No, this is on Strathmore Mixed Media. I was like, no. No, Emma, was my answer to doing it on cheap paper again. So this is coal. Like, I don't actually want the buildings to be the focus. They're just there, if that makes sense. I'm going to come in with shadow. So you've got the impression that there's buildings coming down the sidewalk, but as to their importance, non-existent, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of just going to go with that. Yeah, well, I hope Catherine's turns up. It's just frustrating. Like when you know that you've sent things and to be honest, I can't even remember who I sent. Like I sent a bunch out, but I don't remember who I sent it to. I'm like, that was like a few weeks ago. So I'm like, I don't even know to even kind of have a hazard a guess. I sent a bunch out at the same time. I was like, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast, so I got no chance. Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. Hey, Corey, how's it going? You up earlys as well? Jamie, I'm used to being up early. And same with Marilyn and Minerva because they get up and workify it. But they're on Jamie just doesn't sleep. And the others are East Coast. So they're a little bit ahead of you. Alright, and come in. I'm just picking random colours now, by the way. I'm not even trying. Let's go dark chocolate. Like I said, just giving the appearance of buildings. Thanks, Deb. I know what I'm doing, but thanks. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But hopefully it's starting to look a little bit like maybe buildings and something. So you can be human? Yeah, that's fair enough. All right. Oh, my computer's taken off again. Playing with paper. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's nothing wrong with that. You play with paper all you want. Like the focus comes and goes. Ah, how weird. I don't have autofocus on, so it shouldn't. It's telling me excellent connection. Very strange. Hmm. I don't know. Hold on. Does it clear again now? I'll focus it in and see how that is. But like my buildings are out of focus, by the way. Like, don't be thinking that these buildings are meant to be in focus. They're meant to be blurry. Because it's just meant to be blurry. It's clear when you don't move. Sorry, I'll try not to move my hands. I'm sorry. Before you couldn't see the buildings at all. How weird's that? Very strange. Right. Let's throw a building over here. You'll do. Oh, okay, maybe. Don't know. Because, yeah, I don't have my autofocus on, so it shouldn't be changing at all. That's what's really strange. I know. Thanks, Shannon. I'm going to get complaints about this now, you know. I move my hands too much or not enough. And hey, good morning to you. I'm like, my perspective line's off up here, so I've just got to change this. All right, let's come in with a bit of chalk tone. I don't know, some kind of brown. I know, moving my hands. And because I'm in scribble mode, I'm moving them probably too fast. I need to slow down. Okay, let's come in with some, you can have long, narrow ones. Oh, lucky I'm not going for realism in the background, hey? He just got booted out completely. And how weird is that? Because I've got, like, all my stream settings say that I've got excellent connection. So very strange. And I haven't even pulled out any pink. Pretty certain pink's not going to get used on this page. Let's go in with dim grey. Where are you? Oh, greythorn. Whatever. Some kind of grey. And then this building here can be more grey. So go with grey all the way up. You can be a tall building. Tall building. Maybe. Just thank God. Yeah, well, it's nearly Saturday for me. Hey, for the weekend. Hope no builders are kind of come along and plumb level my my window frames here. I don't think they'd be too happy. All right, let's come in with a little bit of coal. Oh, yeah. I ignore them. I'm not worried about it. I more love the comments of like random letters and numbers. You know, the NFJ, blah, 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 J3, whatever. And you're like, yeah, whatever. Go away, people. You wasted my notification time for that. And then people that actually want comments from get lost in it because YouTube does whatever it does and gets rid of comments, and then they don't show up people that actually comment, and you know, everyone's affected by it. And it's like annoying much. Hey. Hey, I'm just going to come along. Not that I want it smooth, but I'm actually doing this more to blur it, not to smooth it, if that makes sense. Just to increase, because I'm blending it out, I'm going to increase the blur factor. Technical terms, scribbling and blurring. That's what we're doing here. There we go. We kind of look like we got some buildings down the side of a street. Yeah. Oh, okay. No worries, Aspie. Just in case, though. I'm probably, well, it's nearly time for me to go anyway. All I'll end up doing is probably do a moons in the sky. I probably shouldn't use my own cup of Coke to do that. Yeah, there we go. This is it. Let's go. There we go. We've got a moon in the sky. Except for now, I've got pencil shavings everywhere. Oh no, I'm going to have to use my little vacuum cleaner. Okay. Do a moon and the big moon in the sky. And that kind of thing. But hopefully, like, I think it actually looks kind of half effective, yeah? Like when we take it back from a distance. Oh, anyway, but if we take it back that way, then the impact, I think, is more, than when we're up close. Does that make sense? I don't know. But what do you think? Does it look all right? Look like she's got an explosion thingy? Yeah, just decorate it, Marilyn. That works. I want that little vacuum. I know. It's like... Anyway. I may have messed with Winchester the other day with the vacuum. It was kind of hilarious. All right, so I'm gonna cat it there. Like I said, Corey, Corey's here. I can ask her. Are you planning on streaming on Tuesday night? Is hubby working? I don't know. I haven't tried it with Prisma Dust. I keep forgetting that I have it. Most of this has been eraser. But yeah, so depending on what Corey's doing on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Yeah, no, that's cool, doll. I'll see kind of what's happening there. But like I said, I won't be here on Saturday night, Sunday morning, my usual time. You might be able to convince Evelyn if she's up to it, depending on how she's feeling or whatever, to go on longer. Or Sarah might come on earlier, but I will be, yeah, that was me at 8 o'clock this morning too, Marilyn. I may have had a nap this morning. I think I was watching someone and fell asleep. I can't remember. But yeah, so if I don't come on Wednesday, I'll be back next Saturday night, Sunday morning. But I've got performance and rehearsals all week, so I'm pretty much. I'll just wing it. If you've got something scheduled on the day, that's fine, Corey. If you don't, I don't know. I don't know how tired I'm going to be with all these rehearsals and stuff as well. So, if not, I'll be back, like I said, Saturday night, Sunday morning next week. Extremely tired, but performance will be over and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, so if I don't see you, I'll be in and out. But rehearsals are at night time and stuff, so I should still be in some streams and stuff during the week. But thank you for watching me just scribble a little bit with some Black Widows. For doing a Black Widow with Black Widows. Hey, Corey, it also fits. And that was another reason why I didn't want to use King Arts and things like that, because if I did it all in Black Widows, it fits Corey's hashtag too. So it's all done in Black Widows. So that is kind of where we're at. Thank you very much, everyone. I'm sorry that there was a little bit of funniness about the blur factor. Hold on, is it in focus now? Let's yeah, hopefully it. And yet, Deb, you saw me do this. In no way, shape, or form did I try and make it look realistic, if that makes sense. You saw me, and I think that's part of with backgrounds. Your eye will fill in the detail. And just remember that. Like, it will make it look right. You don't have to. The blurriness is the better. All right, guys. Have a great one. And I will catch you around. See you later. Bye.